Okay. Whoop. Not my outro music. Hello. How are you doing, Jess? We've got what? 25 minutes until the premiere. Aw. Thanks, Jess. I appreciate it. We've got 24 minutes until the panel goes live. So we've kind of just got to kill 24 minutes. I'm doing my usual go-to, which is to... Wow, I didn't realize how many I failed. Ooh. Ooh. So for now, we're just going to vibe and try to figure out what the hell this is. What the hell is that? Is that a space station? Satellite? It's not Titanfall. No. What the fuck? What in the... Mod's asleep. Nugget, how are you still awake? What the fuck? Why does this look so familiar? This ship... It's a real-time strategy set in space. It's not FTL. Sins of a Solar Empire. I'm gonna be honest. No idea. What are these? What's this little dude? Hello? So I'm glad. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm glad that I... How did that look? Did I have a genuine look of fear just then? I thought I spilt water all over my desk, but it was the empty Gamer Subs cup that fell, not anything else. Stop breaking. I'm not... Fuck you, I'm not breaking anything. Oh, goodness. Yeah, you... I don't know what this dude is. It's not Conker. Oh, it's Zelda. This isn't... What was the Nintendo 64 Zelda? I feel like this isn't... Was Majora's Mask originally on? It was. Because I know it wasn't... What I'm thinking of. Ocarina of Time. Oh my god. How did I not... There's no music on Zoomed In Nug? Really? I guess because it is its own individual thing. Okay, I won't do music on Zoomed In Nug. That would have been funny then. It doesn't matter because in the VOD there's no music anyway, so... Is there music on this scene? Yeah, there would be. The application's there. Okay, cool. I never know any of these games. The clock. It's not... Final... Could it be a Final Fantasy game? Like... 6? Okay, it's not Final Fantasy. Castlevania? Oh, it is a Castlevania game. A Game Boy Advanced one? When's the Castlevania chapter for Dead by Daylight coming out? That's got to be soon, right? Okay. Underwater. Not Subnautica. Maybe Subnautica? Not Subnautica. Donkey Kong. Tropical Freeze? Should be this week. Okay, that's cool. I'm excited. If not, I'm gonna cry. Counter-Strike Source? Serious Sam? What is this? Tomb Raider? Oh god, it is Tomb Raider. Okay. Oh, fucking hell. What are the odds that we would have Tomb Raider and Castlevania? Wait, was it Castlevania? Oh, nearly back to back. Considering they're the most two recent chapters in Dead by Daylight. Well, this one's easy. Question is, what won? Have we got Wild World already? Shit, it's the OG. It's just the OG. Yeah. Fuck! Anyway, how much longer we got? 18 minutes. 18 minutes until we're good to go. I don't know when the drops are meant to go live either. Well, drop her. It's definitely not up right now, though. Is it on others, though? Let me double check. Drops start. Okay, drops start at 6. That's fine, then. We've got time to kill. We just get to hang out and enjoy each other's company. Listen to my sick music. This is just me exposing you guys to my favorite preferred music. I want to say Super Mario Sunshine. Now I have no idea. Spiritfarer? Oh, Nuclear Throne? Nope. I have no idea. What the fuck is this, dude? Yeah, I have no idea. Shopkeep. I've been using the Spotify DJ for stream music. It's surprisingly good. I use YouTube Music now, though. I don't have Spotify because I was like already paying for YouTube Premium. So I'm like, I can't really be affording to spend $16 a month on Spotify, $16 a month on YouTube. I may as well just use YouTube Music. And there was a little bit of like a learning, not a learning curve, an adjustment period. But I got used to it pretty quick. Like, there wasn't too much I had to worry about. Yeah, I have no idea. Moonlighter. Okay. Really? That's not Halo? Not 5, I want 4. What? Because tell me this doesn't look like the waterfall from like Sierra 117, the first mission of the game, right before you encounter the brutes. And then this looks like the vehicle out of Gears of War, but it's not. And then it's whatever the fuck this is. What is that symbol? It was on both, so it's not like an Infamous game. I don't know what the hell this is meant to be. Some dragon thing? Oh, it is a cover-based shooter. Oh, is it Outriders? Is that what that game was called? I never played it, but it was another one of those like Destiny looter shooters. Fucking hell. Alright, and then we're here. I gotta make sure I keep 15 minutes. Okay, we got time. We got time. I do like playing Guess the Game. And then... What is this? Paper Mario? I doubt it, but... Too old for Metacritic. Well, then how am I meant to know? A DOS game that plays like Age of Empires? Was the original Age of Empires on... Settlers? The Settlers? Blizzard Entertainment. That's not Settlers. What the fuck is this game? Like, Warcraft 2. Huh. I may have forgot for a moment that Warcraft started off as an RTS, not an MMO. That's on me. What the fuck? Why do I feel like this is a card game? Why do I feel like off to the right here there's like a card game happening? It's Blood Bowl. Blood Bowl? Speaking of Warcraft, oh my god, which one is it? Blood Bowl 3. I've never played them. How I knew that, not pixelated enough. It's not Outlast Trials, is it? Outlast Trials isn't even on here, so no. This gives me Lethal Company vibes, but it's obviously the wrong kind of graphics. It's got to be a horror game of some... Still Wakes the Deep? No? What's that game called? Okay, no idea. I'll just go Outlast. Not Dishonored. Oh, Wolfenstein? Yeah, I've been trying to cut back on my subscriptions. Like, I keep forgetting to turn off my Netflix. My Netflix subscription, I keep going like, I've got to get rid of it. And I never get rid of that one. I use it for like one time and then I forget about it for like 6 years. I just keep paying them money. Shit. Ah, crap. I'm surprised I was able to guess Yakuza off the first one, but it's now just trying to figure out which one it is. Kiwami? Oh no, this is one of the new ones. That's Kiryu, right? So this has got to be... Infinite Wealth? What's with the ponytail? I still need to finish these games. Fucking love Yakuza games. If you haven't played them, I highly recommend it. Pokemon Sleep, what? That's weird. I'm down to just Spotify, but interest as many ways I can in case I keep hitting shit. In case I end up having to move. Is that something you're having to worry about at the moment? don't know what this game could be. This art style looks so familiar, but I just... Oh, I have no idea. Velocity. Yeah, I wasn't going to guess that. I'll be honest. I'm happy to skip all of that. It's not Mario. It's not Mega Man? Why do I want to say Dig Dug? I think it's Dig Dug. The fuck is this? Angry Birds? Moon. S game. Pick a mountain to climb. Ice climbers. Oh, okay. Oh, ice climber. They are the ice climbers. Spring blossoms. Why do I feel like it wouldn't be, would it? Mario Kart 8? No. Dragon Quest Builders. Shit. Dragon Quest Builders 1? Again, never played it, but I'm like, Minecraft? And I'm like, no, because the trees are not. What the fuck is this? Destiny 2. No, I didn't think so. Oh. God, I have no idea. I know what this thing is. I just don't know what the fucking game is called. Thumper. How was I ever meant to guess Thumper? 8 minutes. We're nearly there. Who's excited? What's everyone's predictions for the new season? Rent keeps getting jacked up here, even though the place is basically falling apart. If it happens much more, parents will have to move even further away from Sydney, and I'm not doing that because it'll be very rural. Fuck that. What I feel like this is a Street Fighter. What's the most recent one? Street Fighter 6? Okay, not Street Fighter, Virtua Fighter? Is that a dinosaur farting on a bear? Is that Tekken? Why is there a dinosaur farting on a bear? Hello? That's wild. That's an axe of some kind, right? Or is it a book? Looks like an axe. What the fuck am I meant to get from this? Switch 3DS. Oh, God. Is this one of those, I know Bathurst, because that's where the car thing is, right? I don't know. Wait, what'd you say? Sydney, New South Wales. I've only ever been to Sydney twice. And that was like nearly 10 years ago at this point. Fuck, really? Nearly 10 years ago? Is that right? Yeah, probably. Fuck. What is this game? Is it Dynasty Warriors? Wait, what was the Fire Emblem Dynasty Warriors game crossover? Warriors? It was. I did play this game. It's probably for the better. Fair enough. Ah, yes. My favorite game. Brown Gradients. Not even a gradient, because it's just a hard cut. It's an iOS game. It's a mobile game. What? Super Hexagon. Has anyone even heard of Super Hexagon? What? Oh, shit. This looks familiar. Not Lemmings, is it? Nah. Rogue Legacy. I'm just... Nah. Another fucking mobile game. Doom? No. Yes. Doom 2. Wait, I selected Doom. Is it Doom 2? It didn't select... Dumbass. That would have been a nice, colourful, shiny... Don't starve? It just has that art style, you know? I guessed it from the grass. Shit. Oh, yeah, Maud, how? No, not Maud, how? Mountain Blade. What? Oh, Witcher 2. I don't want to hear anything out of anyone. I don't know what the fuck that is. Gears of War 2. Metal Gear Solid 3? Snake. But also that thing back there. This is Quap. This is a stupid fucking... Oh. 2 minutes, alright. Oh. Is it Broforce? This game was wild. You got to play as like all of these just like bro characters. Like here's RoboCop. I think this was meant to be Will Smith's character from Men in Black. Like Rambo, Terminator, RoboCop. 60 seconds. All right. We'll hear it start up, I think. Oh, this is... I'm up to, I think, I'm back to where I was. I think I'm back where I was. All right. Before I reset my computer and lost everything. Okie dokie, artichoke. We should be starting any second now. So ready. So fucking ready. What is this? Go away. How do I make that go away? How do I make this go away? Zala said he was going to come join, but I think he's fallen asleep, so that's fine. We'll do it without him. Wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be the last. Hey, Clips, how you doing, man? Welcome on in. It looks like it's trying to load. maybe. Why don't you have the stream on? I do. Maybe we just do it through the Twitch channel instead. Oh, look, it's just starting. Shit. Oh, no, I'm missing just the beginning.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Don't give me another ad. Don't give me another ad. Okay, here we go.
Rainbow Six Siege. Weapon. Let's kick it off with an overview of the season from creative director
What's happening?
Alexander
There we go.
Karpazes.
We're on it. We're on that good shit.
Year 9 Season 3 is all about Operation Twin Shells. But before we jump into that, it's really important that we acknowledge that we heard from you and we haven't met the expectations that you had for Operation New Blood. And we want to reinforce that we are dedicated to this game and that we are putting more resources than ever into it. And you'll start to see that with Operation Twin Shells.
Okay.
Operation Twin Shells is all about the new operator as well, Scopos. This is Curie Galanos, who's one of the original operators from Rainbow Six. And she comes with 2 shells.
It is a bit like that, isn't it?
This is a testament to the creativity of the game and the talent of our team to come up with unique operators like this that are still game changers. We're also introducing updates to anti-cheat and anti-toxicity.
What are you doing to
major
anti-cheat?
priority
That's what I
for
want to
us
know.
for the future of the game. And we have
That's
more
what I need to know.
like the Siege Cup coming in beta phase. We
Cool.
also have balancing changes.
I'm excited
We
to
have
give
After
Siege Cup a shot.
Action 2.0
Ooh.
coming online, and we have so much more for you. We can't wait to dig into it. So let's begin.
That looks a hell of a lot different than I thought it was going
Let's
to.
talk about an important topic right off the bat. Cheating and toxicity are not just concerns for you, they are critical issues for us as well.
Good.
To address this, we've restructured our team to dedicate even more resources to these challenges. Now, to share exclusive details and updates on the current and
all right.
upcoming player protection projects, here's Alexander Karpazes and
Just
product
heads up,
owner
you might want to
Lancelot
refresh
Sage.
my stream just to make sure drops are happening.
We want to assure you that we have more than just one security system in place.
Okay.
More than just BattleEye, we have 6 detection systems running at any given time so that we can catch cheaters.
What?
And we're constantly improving these systems. On top of this, we want to talk about a pillar as well for our anti-cheat, which is binary hardening. Binary hardening is the act of obfuscating and making it harder for
Say that
cheat
10 times
makers
fast.
to access the
Obfuscating.
game. Think of it like a giant library, where a cheat maker is trying to find a specific book. For us, we'll be trying to change that book's location as much as possible. And even on top of that, changing the shelves and the entire library so that it's as confusing and as hard for a cheat maker as possible. so
That's
that
one way to-
in the end,
Hey, Jay
they
Will.
cannot effectively make cheats for our game. When it comes to Siege Cup, for those that have won and have cheated, they will be banned. But of course, their teammates will have access revoked from Siege Cup as well, ensuring that competitive
Fuck
integrity
off.
remains in Siege. Another area of improvement is time to ban. 75% of bans are happening 12 hours sooner now. And this is something that we'll be working on
Everyone's
in the
been
future
saying that,
to
Jess.
reduce that time as much as possible. As you may have seen in our August update for anti-cheat, the team has grown in size. It's now a multidisciplinary team that is actually one of the largest in-house anti-cheat teams in the world for any given project. And for us, that means we're totally dedicated to making sure that Siege is the best it can be when it comes to
I
anti-cheat.
really, really want to believe that.
In the anti-toxicity team, our mission is simple: ensuring a safe space for all players in
Lancelot.
Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh, his name's
It means
Lancelot.
protecting
That's
the community
sick.
from recurrent and highly toxic players, while rewarding recurrent positive behavior. Our mission includes handling features like reverse friendly fire, Texas censorship, reports, abandoned penalties, match cancellation, commendation system, and of course, the reputation system. Our philosophy centers around 3 key principles: transparency, understandability, and clarity. In its current state, the reputation system has some weaknesses and is not trusted by the community. This is why we decided to overhaul it. It means reviewing its structure,
Whoa.
the action that are feeding it, and the in-game UI. And to be clear,
Okay.
a single negative action will have a minimal impact on you. Only the recurrence of this action will affect your reputation. We aim to give you access to those changes in Y9S3. The system will remain in beta. It means no impact on standing until we are 100% confident it meets your and our standards of transparency, understandability, and clarity.
Cool.
Additionally, we are still working on some very impactful features that we cannot wait to share with you by the end of the year.
When you finish a match in Operation Twin Shells, things are going to have a brand new look. Please welcome senior game designer Vladimir Kozik to walk you through the new post-action report. Plus, game director Joshua Mills is here to talk about boosting the abilities of your drones.
Hell yeah.
In new season, we are introducing post-action report in a completely new dimension. Instead of operator cards, there will be a new screen.
Oh, that's cool.
With teammates represented as 3D operators located on the same map they just played.
They look a little bit. They look a little bit funny.
And the opponents.
But I like
on the
this.
next
I think this is cool.
Instead of sequence of separated tabs, all progression like crank, clearance, battle pass, also including challenges.
I like that.
Will be
This is
comfortably
good.
organized on a single page layout that highlights the most important information. I'm so
Wait,
excited
what?
with this update. I can't wait our players try it out and share their feedback with us.
Cool.
Drone Boost is a new feature coming to our attacker lineup. The goal here is to
I saw
continue to
this.
reinforce our attackers, make sure they have the tools to get the job done. Intel is king in Siege, and keeping your drone alive
speed
is
boost.
crucial to getting that intel. Some of the changes we did to Solus helped with that, but we want to go further. We want to give more power to our players, specifically the attackers.
Hell yeah.
So Drone Boost means you can actually boost your drone a maximum of 3 times, 3 seconds per boost. You can cancel it mid-boost to quickly evade, quickly close distances, and each boost, once expended, takes 6 seconds to recharge. So the boost resource system is actually
I
kind
think
of
it's
similar
really cool.
to Maverick's Torch, in the sense that you can cancel the action at any time, and it doesn't fully deplete the boost. So you can cut up a boost as needed, but again, you'll only have 3 full ones. Drone Boost isn't limited to just the default drone. The Kludges from Bravo, or even Twitch's drone, can also take advantage of this feature. If Mozzie happens to get his hands on one of these drones,
Echo has
and
it
there's
too.
still charges left, so that's the key factor here. If there's still charges
You
on
can
that
do the
drone,
boost with
now
Echo.
there are Mozzies to use. So the future of drones in Siege
Can you imagine
is really
that?
focused on their economy, which means making sure they can survive longer, or at least giving our players the ability and the tools they need in order to make sure their drones can survive longer. They should be used more regularly.
Get out, get
in the
out.
middle and late game of the rounds, and we want to make sure that you have those tools in your arsenal to be able to make things happen.
Zooming for sure.
If you like competition,
I was
this next update
pumped
is
when I
for
saw
you.
that.
The new Siege Cup beta is coming this season for select players to test their 5 stacks in intense tournament play. A new reward system is coming as well for both Siege Cup and ranked matches. Plus, a few more interesting updates that live content director Christopher Budgeon is going to tell you all about.
I didn't get to play too much with the Siege Cup stuff. I'm interested to see
In Year 9
what it
Season
is.
3, Operation Twin Shells, we're happy to announce the beta of Siege Cup. We made the decision to restrict Siege Cup beta to the PC platform because we can be much more reactive.
Ooh,
If something happens
wait,
with the
look at
Siege
that.
Cup, we can address it much faster than with other platforms. We really want to launch Siege Cup in its full form in Year 9 Season 4. Competitive integrity is imperative for Siege. That's why having a beta to make sure we can
No. Where have you
register the
gone?
squads,
Okay.
formulate the brackets, distribute the rewards. We have to get it right. To register your team for the Siege Cup beta, follow the QR code or the link that you see on the screen and get ready for news about the first Siege Cup coming your way. With Siege Cup, you have to register as a 5-stack, meaning that you have to bring 4 of your friends, get ready to compete until the tournament is over. Once the Siege Cup starts, you're there committed to the Siege Cup to play until you get eliminated or, of course, win the tournament. We see the Siege Cup beta as our most competitive playlist.
I'm gonna sign
even
up
more
for it.
so than ranked.
I'll sign up the guys
because
for
the
it
stakes
too.
are
They'll be
extremely high.
fucking. They'll be
The
in it.
first
Whether
Siege
they
Cup
like it
will
or
be near
not.
the beginning of Year 9 Season 3, and after the finish of the first tournament, we'll run another every 2 weeks for the remainder of Year 9 Season 3.
Oh.
In Year 9 Season 3, we're introducing a new currency called competitive coins. Competitive coins are exclusive
Which
to our competitive playlist.
makes me think of like
that being
the
ranked and Siege Cup.
Overwatch
Get as far as you can within the ranks, as well as
competitive
play
points.
as many Siege Cups as you can to get competitive coins to open these exclusive packs.
Oh, they look cool.
In Year 9 Season 3, all console players will receive one free competitive pack. Move up the ranks, get as many competitive coins as you can, so you
Siege
can
Cup
continue to
streams,
open
yeah.
packs in that collection. Starting in Year 9 Season 3, when you're waiting for your next match, whether it's in Ranked, Quick Match, or even the Siege Cup, you'll be able to enter the shooting range to stay warmed up, ready for your next match.
I can get
Additionally,
Xylo
we've
off TikTok.
also added a cover feature within the aim.
I make him
Now
do
you
this.
can have covers pop up from the ground, dummies will hide behind them, and take position as you try to eliminate them as you warm up your aim. Both PC and console players will be able to enter the shooting range during matchmaking.
Very cool though.
1v1s have become more popular within Siege, and that's why we've now added a 1v1 custom preset in custom game. There are 2 presets for 1v1s in custom game.
500,000
Short
R6
and
credits?
long. The short preset
I want
allows
that.
you to play 6 rounds with 4 rounds
Give
to
me
win
that.
and 1 overtime round. In the
No.
long preset, it's the first to 8 rounds, but if the match gets tense and it's really tight, there are 3 overtime rounds. In both of the 1v1 presets, all maps are available. The prep phase has been lowered to 20 seconds. It's perfect for one player to get set up and ready for the attack. The bomb game mode is the featured game mode in both 1v1 presets. Roles swap every round. You play attack, then defense. This will continue until whoever finally wins the match.
I get it's become
With every
popular.
new
I don't
season,
care.
The question arises.
I don't care
which
about.
operators will be targeted for balancing, and how will they change?
3.
Game designer David Perpignan has all
3.
the answers, plus spoilers. It's Solus, Dokkaebi, and Nook.
Is that how you pronounce it? Nook? I've always said Nook.
We are implementing the second round of changes for Solis. We know that our previous package was a bit harsh. We've been monitoring data just to see that everything went well. What we've seen is a decrease in ban rate and also in presence, but a steady trend on win rate. This new wave of changes for Solis is based in 3 pillars. The first pillar is the detection mechanic. Now Solis will use only the center of the screen to detect the gadgets, and those gadgets will be unidentified. You won't know what they are. The second pillar is the scanning or identification mechanic. Now we call it overclock, and once you trigger the overclock, your energy is refilled, and you'll be able to see every gadget in the center of the screen as identified.
I think this is
know
good
what
for
they
her.
are. Aside from that, Solis will emit a warning to every observation tool in the enemy team within the range of detection, so they will know that you are overclocking and that you are seeing their gadgets. The third pillar is the energy access. Now Solis Spec IO will last longer and will require less energy to be activated while reloading. Also, these new changes give us more balancing levers that will
Yeah,
help
I
us
think that's good
adjust
for her.
Solis in the future.
Not being able to see what the gadget is, it just reminds me of like an electronic, it's like OG IQ.
That's why we're taking a look to the resource management in her ability.
Where it would just show the
Now,
pulses.
Sokka will start with 0 charges at the beginning of the round, and will get one every 45 seconds, but only up to 2 per round. These changes should reduce the pressure on defenders now. They should have more time to prepare their setup. And Dokkaebi, players will be encouraged to survive longer to have a greater impact in the match. Global abilities like Dokkaebi's Logic Bomb have a great impact in the game, and sometimes with little effort from the players.
Yeah.
We are aware of this, and we will take a look at it in the future.
I
being
think that
part
that's
of
not
bigger
bad.
changes
I
for
was
the game.
expecting a lot worse for Dokkaebi, but I think
So
that that's
Knock is
not
receiving
bad.
enough. We think that camera scrubbing and intel deception is how stealth should look in Rainbow, and that's what Knock does. The changes we are making are affecting how Knock's ability consumes energy. Instead of being time-based, they will be action-based. That means that some actions like walking won't consume any of your energy, but if you sprint or shoot, your energy will be consumed. These changes aim to make Knock more patient. We want Knock to be better at flank watching, cutting rotations, and increasing the uncertainty on defenders. We want them to feel like there's a monster in the house.
They are using her
Knock
as a
and Smokes
fucking deployable
FM9
shield.
is getting a buff. We are reviewing its recoil to make it more comfortable when you're shooting at longer distances, specifically when you're using magnified scope.
Oh, I didn't know that was
The objective
coming.
of
That's
these
sick.
changes is to improve the player perception and balance of those operators while keeping the frustrations
I really
away.
hope
There will be
this
more changes
increases
in the future.
her.
For example, we're taking a look at the proximity alarm and its synergy with Sentry, and also at the delayed timer for explosions on the Claymore.
A big update for Versus AI is coming in Operation Twin Shells, as you'll now be able to play as a defender and face off against a squad of attacker bots. For more, here's AI programmer Ariel Moncha Delaire.
Woo! Finally. You're warming
Versus
up.
AI is a game mode designed for new players to provide them with a safe environment where they can learn and practice before their first ranked experience. In Year 8, Season 4, we introduced Versus AI for the first time. Since then, we keep adding more operators to play with and against, more supported maps, and we keep integrating more AI behaviors. This season will be significant. We're introducing Versus AI 2.0. Given that Siege is an asymmetrical game, we want to give the players the opportunity to play the other side. For the first time, players are going to be able to play the defenders against a full team of
That's
AI
unrealistic,
attackers.
killing an Ashe
the AI
like that.
attacker team will feature 5 operators: Ashe, Thatcher, Termite, Nomad, and Sledge. As a defender, the player will be able to choose between 16 operators, including the new one, Scopos. New players are going to have the opportunity to learn how to react to those attackers' behaviors, but it will also give them some ideas of how to play themselves when it's their turn to play the attackers. Both beginner and advanced game mode are going to offer the full match experience at launch. Similar to a casual game, the player is going to enter as either a defender or an attacker against a full team of AIs. They're going to play on one of our 8 supported maps, and after 2 rounds, they're going to switch sides. We've heard your feedback,
Wait, what the hell
and
happened
we
to
want
the
to
wall?
make sure that Versus AI gives a real feel of what it's like
Did you
to
see
play
that?
Siege.
It's now time to talk about the new operator, Scopos. This Greek defender
hope you're
brings
ready.
a new dimension of tactical possibilities to the fight through her twin shells, Talos and Colossus.
They have names? Oh, that's cool.
For insight into the visual design of this operator,
I didn't know they
we'll
had
hear
names.
from art director Y9S3, and for a breakdown of the new gameplay opportunities she offers, we'll go to game designer Justin Larange Alualia.
I didn't know they had names. Nice.
Scopos is from Raven Shield era, and her name is Coris Galanos. Her visual design is really based off of her story background and the trauma that she went through. In the anime that was released from the Year 9 Season 1, in the mission there was Daniel Bogard and Jared Morris at that time trying to stop the bomb maker. In the end, you see a giant explosion, and it was actually exactly that moment where she stopped being able to walk. Ever since then, she's a wheelchair user. She's been in a relentless chase trying to seek prosecution to stop
A wheelchair
Deimos. All
user.
that toll took
It's like a
over
stand
effect on
user.
her face. She looks very gaunt. She have eye bags, wrinkles, and rarity.
She's only 42?
Scopos is a master strategist. She
Damn.
adapted her wheelchair into her command center like a pilot seat. She uses the shells to be part of the action. In game, you can hear her,
Oh,
you
that's
can see her
cool.
face when you swap between the 2 shells. When we're designing her wheelchair and the robots, we really had in mind to make sure that she feels very grounded. So we went with analog, old technology look. We really want to establish the fact that it's not smart AI robots. They're not invincible. They can be destroyed. When she loses Talos, Colossus, she's losing a part of her again. So for the design of the robots,
that's kinda sad.
we wanted to differentiate the 2 so you can identify them easily on the field. The difference are in the antennas, the shoulder pads, and colors and patterns are distinct to one another. We made sure to have the analog look by physically having buttons that you can push. They're wires that you can see, and they're not touch screens, they're not holograms, they are something that you can touch and feel.
Back when she was a field agent, Curie surveyed the area from afar as a sniper. Now, she still watches from a distance, but in a different way. Thanks to her new tech, Scopos is able to maintain a wide network of control unlike any other defender. That's because what Scopos brings to the field is not 1, but 2 remotely controlled robotic operators. These shells, named Talos and Colossus, make up
I love
the
those
V10
names.
Pantheon system. At any given moment, one of Scopos' shells will be in an active state, where it functions like an operator, while the other remains in an idle state, where it functions like a powerful piece of defensive utility. Skopos' control allows her to swap the states of these shells, quickly delivering offensive or defensive power where it's needed most. Skopos' active shell works much like any other operator. It can move, shoot, and use gadgets. It's also Skopos' primary lifeline. If a shell is destroyed while it's active, Curie's link is severed, and she's functionally dead for the rest of the round. 2 bodies does not mean 2 lives. Meanwhile, Skopos' idle shell will take on a defensive posture, deploying an integrated shield that functions much like a deployable shield secondary gadget. While in this state, the idle shell can be used as an observation tool by Curie and her allies. Additionally, Skopos can access her idle shell's camera directly at any time with the gadget button. While Skopos is looking through her idle shell's camera, she'll have the option to swap shells. Activating the swap sequence will put her active shell into idle mode and put her idle shell into active mode. The only catch is that the active shell needs to be in a position where it can deploy its shield to perform the swap. Skopos' HUD has an indicator that'll make this easier. In fact, Skopos' HUD will display plenty of useful information about both shells, including whether the idle shell is under attack or being affected by an EMP. Skopos is a very tactically oriented operator that requires players to collect data and quickly act on it to maximize her potential.
That was something to do with Brava.
Is one that makes frequent use of her idle shell to guide the actions of her active shell. For most players, Skopos will likely be a shallow roamer, operating near the bomb site while having the means to extend into a deeper roam or fall back and anchor as needed. If used strategically, she has the power to be one of the most mobile operators in the game. Skopos' idle shell can be a very strong piece of utility. Having the combined properties of a deployable shield and a bulletproof camera, this shield can offer a large amount of intel from relative safety. Skopos' idle shell is most effective when placed in key areas for the defenders to hold so that it can provide information and serve as a launching point for when the enemy least expects it.
Nah, because you don't get away with swapping while there's 2 people in the room.
Skopos is bringing a brand new gun to Siege, the PCX-33 assault rifle. Curie may not be bringing a sniper rifle into battle, but make no mistake.
When I say this thing has no recoil,
firepower. This weapon is precise, deadly, and heavily customizable, making it a versatile tool
magnified
for a
scopes,
versatile defender. For a sidearm, Skopos carries a P229, a throwback to Curie's days in the Greek Special Forces. Skopos also has access to secondary gadgets. These are shared between her 2 shells. Her first option is impact grenades, a great choice to maximize her mobility and roaming potential. Alternatively, Skopos can bring proximity alarms.
I think it's crazy you can have one shell be roaming, one shell be an anchor. That's so cool.
Pantheon shells are 2 health, 2 speed operators, having been built for a balance between durability and mobility. Given their unique nature, Skopos' shells have a few special interactions. A good rule of thumb is to think of her active shell as an operator and her idle shell as a gadget. The first interaction you might wonder about is EMPs and gadgets that target electronic devices, like IQ. While Skopos' shells are electronic, the active shell has an active countermeasure that protects it from anti-electronic effects. It won't completely stop them, but it will prevent Skopos' active shell from being fully disabled by an EMP. This protection doesn't extend to the idle shell, however. Disabling effects will prevent Skopos from using the camera and swap features. Skopos' greatest counter is Dokkaebi. The hacker's calls are a threat to any roamer, but they also block Skopos' strongest escape plan. Additionally, Dokkaebi's universal hack can give her team access to the idle shell's camera. Brava's Pudge drone can overheat Skopos' idle shell. However, this takes a while and gives Curie a warning on her HUD. If she's fast enough, Skopos can swap to activate her countermeasures and prevent the overheat. In addition to being an electronic gadget, Skopos' idle shell's shield can be destroyed with explosives and similar effects, leaving the idle shell exposed for an easy kill. The glass can also be shattered, preventing allies from fully benefiting from its utility. A well-placed ash charge, frag grenade, or florist drone can make quick work of an undefended idle shell. The biggest threats to Skopos are her direct counters, so she benefits greatly from allies who protect her from them. Catchers like Jaeger and Wamai can protect her idle shell from explosives, and other denial gadgets, like those from Mute, Mozzie, and Tubrau, stop many of Skopos' greatest enemies. Being made of metal, Skopos' shells can't benefit from healing effects. Doc stims, Thunderbird's Kona stations, and Rook's armor won't help the shells.
Oh.
They also
okay,
can't
so
get put
Rook's
in a
armor
down
doesn't
state,
work either.
and they don't breathe, meaning they're immune to toxic effects like smoke and Fenrir. That last fact can open the floor to some aggressive combos.
Me and Royzo were having this chat. We were wondering if
another strong approach
they
to
were affected by
Scopos is
smoke.
to double down on intel.
Oh, they're
Maestro,
not. That's
Valkyrie,
so
and
good.
Echo can offer more insight into enemy positions and even provide some distractions. That can be
That's
more than
wild.
enough to let Scopos get into position.
You've
and
got
go
another
for the
operator who can swing fucking smokes.
Scopos is designed to embody the key aspects of being a defender: gathering information and swiftly responding to attacker strategies. Scopos brings a level of adaptability that, if left unchecked, can turn the tide on even the strongest of attacks. We'll be keeping a close eye on her in the test server and throughout the season to see what players can do with her.
Loading new map. You won't see his face ever, but you'll probably recognize his voice, as he's a big part of the Siege community.
That's
it's
wild.
Marley, and he's here to give you his own special brand of insight into the new operator, new balancing updates, and all that Operation Twin Shells has to offer.
Really cool. That's really cool.
First impression of the new operator was definitely, oh, they've broken the game, this is it. But then when you see how it actually plays, it's amazing, it's mind-blowing, and it's definitely the most versatile operator on defense. The new weapon she's got is another assault rifle on defense. I love it, I love that weapon. The best strategy that I've found with the new operator so far is definitely finding my typical mirror window hiding spots on defense and planting one of the shells in the corner and hoping everybody walks right past it, and then switching to the shell when needs be, and yeah, the rest is history. During the playtest, the hardest counter that I noticed, definitely feel like Flores drones are a big issue. If you're leaving your body somewhere, it's gonna get destroyed. The balancing changes this season have got me really excited. The changes
I love
to
that it
knock
also
are really
counts as a
exciting.
kill,
I'm
so
gonna
you
be
can
playing a
technically get a
completely different
6-person
route I
ace
used
now
to.
if there's a
I'm gonna be
Scopos on the
sitting
defending team.
cameras and,
So you
yeah,
can
really
get both the
exciting.
drones and then
I'm
the
glad
other
to see
4
the new Solace
teammates.
change as well. I think that's a great change. Now you'll know when there's a Solace below when you're droning, and I think that's amazing. Oh, the Siege Cup's gonna be another level. So ranked is sweaty and fun and competitive, but Siege Cup is gonna bring a whole new level of sweat and passion to Rainbow Six Siege that I can't wait for. Who will I want to challenge in the 1v1 custom match? What a silly question. Jinxie, I'm ready. Overall, I think it's a really refreshing and exciting season. Year 9 Season 3 is bringing what I think is one of the most exciting operators I've seen in a long time. I can't wait to see all the fun and different plays coming from people. And I just think overall, alongside the balancing changes, it's just going to be a great season, and I can't wait for it to launch.
And
Honestly,
that's the
same.
full rundown for Operation Twin Shells, which is hitting the season test server tomorrow.
Oh,
Jump in and see
okay.
how Scopus,
That's a
Talus,
day earlier
and
than
Colossus
usual.
change the way you defend a site. And as always, remember to report issues you encounter while playing to R6Fix for a chance to earn a tidy reward for your efforts. Now, don't leave just yet, because we've got one more thing for you. It's Jaeger in
This better be available immediately. Oh my god. What you doing in space, Jaeger? Rocket boots! Go, Jaeger, go! I love it! It's so goofy! Oh. Oh. I love it. I absolutely love it. It was silly, wasn't it? 2 elite skins. I wonder if one of... Oh, no, wait. That's throughout the season. So technically, yeah. Live release September 10th. So what's that? 2 weeks. Just over 2 weeks. Just over 2 weeks. There you go. Wild. I want to go see if that skin's available. Go away, Final Fantasy. I was playing you while I was waiting for this. Oh, there you have it. Year 9, Season 3. Rainbow Six Siege. Oh. And now, my YouTube video will be going up. Because it's exactly 1:30. So if you want a quicker rundown, I have my YouTube video up. You can go and watch too. It's missing a couple things because I didn't quite have access to everything, but I wanna see if I can get this skin. I wanna see if I can get it now. I need to know. We're gonna see if we can buy it, and then I'm gonna go to bed because unfortunately, I still have work tomorrow. So you know, gotta be all adult. Could just message and work from home tomorrow. Maybe. If I messaged now, be like, hey, I have the runs. Isn't it today? What do you mean? As in, like, work today? Technically, it is like 1:30 in the morning, yes. Oh. I think... Are we loaded in yet? Okay, let's see. Is it here? Oh! No! They lied to me! It is here, but it's not here. What the hell is this? Oh, there's some new things, but... Oh, wait. Can I buy it here? Oh. Look at this. The backpack's kind of cool. What is the... Can I see what the... We're gonna buy it because fuck it. Oh no. It's stolen my money. If I try to buy it again. Transaction failed. It doesn't want me to own these things. 150 packs. Sure, let's go. Next season alpha pack opening. I quite like this charm. Wait. Wait. I'm gonna restart it. Dude, there is so much. And of course, Rosa had a ton of content that would have come out as of 1:30. Let's see how much of his content has me in it. I'm curious. I want to see how much of his content has me in it.
I got hands-on with the new
That's me.
operator, Scopos.
This is me.
Thank you to Ubisoft. There is a lot of confusion about this operator, so I'm going to clear it all up right now. Scopos is in a wheelchair, yes. However, you won't be rolling around Siege with her. Instead, you will be playing as these guys. The V10 Pantheon shells labelled X1 and X2. Obviously, being in a wheelchair, she's no longer her former self, so she uses these guys, and the only time you will see her is here.
Nice.
These shells are wielding the new PCX AR weapon with the choice of impact nades or proxies. When you spawn into site, you will start as a defender, and the other shell will automatically spawn in a default location, and it'll be kneeling behind its shield and be acting purely as like a BP camera.
Love your new mustache. I just shaved.
Shield.
It's not
Using
new.
The active one, you can switch to it as a camera, or you can follow the follow prompt and actually change and activate that robot.
That's cute. I'm in.
Here are some interactions with Scopos that you need to know about. Like the first one, when Dr. Bebe calls you, usually her symbol will come up on the screen.
Dr.
when you're on
Bebe.
cams. However, this is going to show up on your screen.
I
if
didn't
you're
get this
using Skopos's
footage.
shells. Also, these are robots, so they don't exactly have a phone to drop when they've been eliminated so she can hack them. Instead, they drop the thing which is pretty much the same size and it's just like a little memory chip. If you're playing with IQ, there is a way to detect both of these at the same time. However, if the active one gets on cams or gets into its shell where it wants to change over, both will pop up on the screen.
That's
that
cool.
in IQ's
I like
little
Royce's
window on her
content. I
gadget.
was glad that I was able to
Also,
help him out
you'll
with this.
see these guys with different effects. If you get the one that's a camera, it'll become completely useless.
Why isn't my game? Oh,
whereas
because I
if
gotta.
you're the active one and you get EMP'd, you don't completely shut down. However, you'll get this like soft mute effect around the outside.
Ugh. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I want to just. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me just see if it's giving me my stuff. Because I've spent money on this now. God damn it. I want my things, Ubisoft, please. Okay, the locker's flashing, so I must... It's giving me the yellow background for Jaeger. So that's something. Damn it still hasn't given it to me. All items owned. It's a cool looking set, I will say. I'm curious what the ADS will look like. I don't think there's a... Why did it have to be that music, man? What the fuck? That's beautiful. All right. I am excited. You want to see it again? Oh, I just closed down the game. I'm sorry, Nugget. You'll have to just come back tomorrow when I stream and you can watch it again. Because I'll have it and I'll play it all. Well, look, Bella, I only went live so that I could show that. We could watch the thing together. The reveal together. There was a lot in there that I didn't know, which I was actually super excited about. But on that note, I am going to call the stream. Again, there is the new YouTube video. If you want to go give it a watch, I would appreciate it. It's not my best work. It's just, there's a lot of stuff, unfortunately, now looking back, I've missed out on. So I may end up putting up a new one to do with the season that has a little bit more information in it. But for now, what I've got up will be fine. But thank you all for joining. I'm going to go crawl into this bed behind me because I've got to be up in like 6 hours. And I'll see you all tomorrow evening for probably a Siege stream. Because as with all things, once the new season launch happens, reveal happens, I get super excited and want to do nothing but play Siege. So thanks for joining. Have a good night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Love you lots. Bye.